This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Monster High Generation 3 Cleo DeNile doll. This is the mainline release, first wave I guess. Sadly, her doll does not actually match the pictures on the box, because I think I honestly would have liked this outfit better than what they actually show her wearing. But that's just me. Cleo DeNile has some information on the back though, which is something I don't think we really get. No, we did get them in the Generation 1 category. Plus we actually got the diaries too. Monster type, fabulous royal mummy. Monster must have sarcophagus and pyramid backpack. Monster pet, Tut, instead of giving her her previous pet. And then everything else is different languages that I don't know. Although I think one is French and one is Spanish. I am not sure at all what the last one would be. So anyway, let's go ahead and open this thing up. Hisette was the name of her previous pet, the snake. Which actually, they do have a pet pack, or box with 2 pets, and that one does have Hisette on it, a different variation than the one that came with the original Cleo. I got this one on a Black Friday sale for 40% off, otherwise I probably wouldn't have bought it because I am not a big fan of the Generation 3 dolls. And I have no idea what they all come with. Well, let's go ahead and start tearing her box apart. Oh. Don't need to do that there. Her little jacket, which I don't know, every time I look at this, I kind of think straight jacket. Anybody else reminded of one from this? And look at that, a cute little cardboard hanger. Ha ha ha. Seriously, they should have just gone with a plastic one. She does come with an old pair of sunglasses, the ones, looks like the ones that came with the original Beach doll release from Generation 1. We've got accessories. Some kind of a drink cup, which is kind of weird. It's got a thumb hole for it, so she can hold it in her thumb, but it's also got a handle. I don't know why they don't just give us like a set of gripping hands and just go with that. We've got something that looks kind of like a crepe, walking taco maybe. There's some tomato, lettuce, and brown stuff, which I'm assuming is supposed to be meat. And we have a fabulous compact. At least that's what I'm assuming it is. Oh my goodness. Yep, it's a compact. And unlike the ones that are done by, say, Rainbow High, this one does not have a mirrored surface. It does have a little roundy spot though, so maybe they had originally intended to put a mirror sticker in there. Now we'll go ahead and we'll cut the doll out of her packaging. I think I may have accidentally cut her hair there at one point. Do they buy the tabs in bulk? Of course, the little plastic tabby is still stuck in the back of her head. I'll have to take some pliers to that later. Will she be able to stand on her own? I'm having my doubts. Oh, sort of. Let's go ahead and get her pyramid backpack. And her phone. see. There does not appear to be anything else in the box. Our phone's also got a little thing to hold in our hand. Hold on. All right, so let's just start here. We've got kind of like the ancient Egyptian urn design is kind of what I see there. Although, because if it was a sarcophagus design, I think it would have been longer and shown more of a body. But like, that doesn't make any... It should probably be on this side. Because like, even if you... Well, okay, I guess you can put it in our left hand. Stay. Okay, fall. Her backpack, it's kind of a pyramid design, sort of, or half a pyramid maybe. It's got some scarabs colored on the back, and it looks like it's meant to open. Booyah! I bet we can fit some of this stuff in here if we want. Because let's go back to this. We got her compact, throw that in there. We got her crepe burrito thing. That'll go in there. We got her thermal mug, I guess. Now we could really fill with liquid if we wanted to. That will not fit with the other two, but will it fit by itself? Oh, can we actually fit all three of these in here? Oh, look at that. All three items can fit in her backpack. I am so proud of myself. And then we've got her cat thing. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be a cat. I mean, the paint job on here is not too bad. Does look like she's got a bit of eye wonk going on, and her eyes aren't evenly spread apart, which is always a shame. I wish they'd put a little bit more effort in the tempos there. She's got some paint on the back of her too, which is nice. Sometimes they don't do that all the time. And she's got the little like crown on her head, which almost comes off. Actually, wait, does her head? No, guess not. Well, you can almost take that little piece off if you want. For Cleo herself, we've got the ball joint in the head area, so she can turn and look all around. Her earrings are actually new, as well as her headdress. I don't remember seeing those in either Generation 1 or Generation 2, though she did have similar triangular ones at one point. She's got a 360, which is being currently affected by the clothing. She can go up. She's got a single joint in the elbow area. Her hand spins around and has an in and out hinge. No waist articulation. There is some upper torso articulation though, giving you a little bit more flexibility in her poses. She of course has the belt that comes off. And we have a necklace here, which just has a little cut back there so you can pull it off. Legs can go up a good 90 degrees. Back about yay far. Unless you go outwards a little bit, then you can kind of get it a bit further up. The knees can spin around because it's a pin joint and a hinge. So we get that not quite 90 degree bent there. Oh, or maybe I guess it is kind of 90 degrees, huh? And if we take her boot off, we notice that there's no ankle articulation. Her boots have, of course, the sort of mummy wrap design. And it does have a cut to make it easier to put on that is still sealed at the top to keep it from flaring open at the top, which is kind of a nice detail. That's one of the things that kind of drives me nuts about plastic shoes. One of the reasons why I do like that Rainbow High has gone to the cloth boots, so you don't have that. But when they don't have that extra bit of connectivity back here like this, they often hang out too much. And that actually happened on some of the earlier Rainbow High dolls. Let's see. She, of course, comes with a one-piece dress. And there we can see the articulation spot. I will say, I do like that we've got the articulation there. And of course, this is the G3 body, so she's got a more, let's just take her dress off. And the rubber band is caught on her. There's a rubber band to hold her necklace in place, which is stuck to her clothing. Yeah, we'll just break it off. Anyway, and I don't have a G1 doll with me to compare to at the moment, but the back, you know, the G1s had the real wicked kind of curve going on, and these ones don't, so that's really kind of nice. She's wearing spider web lace panties. That's an interesting bit of detailing. And, well, honestly, these are kind of average sized boobs for Monster High anyway. So we'll get her dress back in position. One of the things that the G2 Cleo DeNile dolls did that has been continued from G3 into G3, which I absolutely hate, is the mummy wraps as part of the skin on the arm and the lower leg here. And it actually goes all the way down and looks like it mostly covers her foot too. It's interesting. Yeah. So you can even see where, like, she's got individual toes over here and the toes are covered over here by the wrapping, which I guess when you put it that way, it is kind of a nice bit of extra detailing for that. But I don't know why they feel the need to make the legs into a wrapped mess in the mold. Because one of the reasons why the Cleo doll was popular back in Generation 1 was she was the one with the most normalish skin toning, and thus one that a lot of people customized as for more of the human characters or so forth. I do kind of wish, though, when they decide to do their Generation 3, instead of using the characters from the previous generations, they just created new ones. Maybe even have it be the kids of the previous generation type of thing going to the school. Overall, I you know, not the best Cleo DeNile doll that I've seen, but not the worst. I still would rather have gotten the clothing set from the back of the package rather than the one that came with her, because I think that, I mean, I would call it more of a sporty outfit, to be honest. Let's see if we can get her jacket on. To be honest here, the jacket is really tight on the cloth. It's like the jacket was made for a doll without sleeves. That's the way it looks to me. Which again would go more towards what they did with the artwork. Like, this jacket would have gone fine with the artwork, I think. or the artwork outfit. There we go. This is such a pain to put on. So that's her with her jacket in place. Why is there fringe up here? I'm a bit bothered by the fact that there's fringe over here on that side, but not over here on this side. That's just a personal OCD issue. I don't need everything to be balanced, but, you know, it just doesn't look right to me. Hair-wise, let's take a look to see how... the rooting doesn't look too bad. It's pretty solid. I've definitely seen a lot worse. So anyway, I think this will conclude our look at the Monster High Cleo DeNile dial. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh well, peace and love.